Soccer superstar Lionel Messi facing disciplinary action and possibly a suspension from PSG for taking a trip to Saudi Arabia without his club's permission. Reports of a possible 2-week suspension means that Messi would miss 2 games. Sources say the PSG denied Messi's request to make the trip to Saudi Arabia, where he has a commercial contract to promote tourism. Let's bring in Uri Levy, a journalist and founder of Baba Goal for all things sports. Thank you so much for being with us. I want to talk about his potential suspension first, but earlier this hour, we are getting news that he's going to leave his club this summer. He's going to leave Paris Saint-Germain because of disagreements on both sides. He doesn't want to sign with them. Neither does the club want to re-sign him. How is this factoring into his contract negotiations?
Yes, Handa, I was about to say, it's an evolving story. In the past, I would say even 15 minutes, multiple reliable sources around the Paris Saint-Germain club is confirming also to me that Lionel Messi is leaving Paris Saint-Germain. He will not continue with the club. Obviously, the story of his travel to Saudi Arabia with his family as part of his ambassador of tourism role there is related, but the broken relationship between Messi and the French club is also an evolving story that's running in the past month during the contract extension conversation that his father, Jorge Messi, had with the French club. And now we are hearing that due to the situation that Messi flew without the official authorization of Paris Saint-Germain to Saudi Arabia, the relationship between probably the biggest football star in the world that has been playing for a club owned by Qatari Foundation, Qatar Sport Investment, and he's an ambassador to Saudi Arabia, this contact is over. And Messi now is facing a very interesting situation in his career, because obviously all of his fans around the world, and I believe that him himself in a personal level would like to return to Barcelona and to finish his career over there. But we are hearing also in the past really minutes, Hamda, Al Hilal, the grand Saudi club that will play the Asian Champions League final this Saturday, is offering Lionel Messi $320 million per month. This will break the record of Cristiano Ronaldo current contract with Al Nassr. Sorry, I said month, I meant a season, $320 million per season. It will be the highest footballer contract ever to be signed. So there is an official offer from a Saudi Arabian club, obviously supported by Saudi Arabian government. And also we know that Messi is holding talks also with Inter Miami from the MLS. But I think that Messi, that throughout his career, especially in Spain, suffered a lot from tax deduction to his grand salaries, will probably try to look and find a solution in Saudi Arabia, because there is no tax deduction. And when we are speaking about $320 million per season, it's $320 million.
Well, look, 2 years ago when he left the Barcelona club, there were reports that they simply couldn't afford him anymore, and that's why he went to Paris Saint-Germain. Do you think that the Saudi teams will be the only clubs that can really afford to pay him what he wants?
Yeah, it's an excellent point, Handali. And this is exactly the story, if you remember, that we've seen with Cristiano Ronaldo, an aging football star that is more than a footballer, basically. It's a whole money-making machine of a one-man show, but it's a billions business eventually. And nowadays, in nowadays football, as we've seen gradually in the past few years, the power and the money is shifting and moving from Western Europe to the Middle East, to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, the UAE. Now, this is another option that, right now I'm discussing it with you as a possibility. Messi maybe would like to reunite it with his old coach, Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, that is owned by Abu Dhabi royal family and Sheikh Al Nahyan. Sheikh Mansour from the Al Nahyan family. So this is another possibility. And I think that is another big step in what we are seeing, a grand change in European football, and how the European money is starting to lose height in front of the Middle Eastern and Gulf countries' resources when it's come to the biggest football stars in the market.
Uri Levy, a journalist and founder of Babagol, joining me again this week to talk about all things sports. Great to see you. Thank you.